So guys, if you are here, just be yeah guys, sorry for the network glitch, and we are back here again. Just be with us and endeavor with us. So we are here live today, and we are taking each and everyone's questions. And if you have any question, you can drop it in the live section. I'm taking it live here and be ready to go with you as well. So whilst I'm doing the section, and if you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. If you are facing any challenge also, just drop it in the comment section, and I'm ready to answer you here live as well. Okay, so in our previous episode, we've covered the basic editing that you can be doing in your CapCut video editor on PC. So we've covered the video editing that you can do from basic, like adding, importing video to your CapCut interface, and also adding text to your CapCut interface, as well as some stickers and some effects. So in this edition, I'm taking questions whilst I'm also going on with the section live for you to see that it's not a robot who is speaking behind the PC, but it's a human being, and we are here to attend to each and everyone in real time. You know, AI has been in dominance for some time now, and AI is now even in the video editing. And without, if you are not taking advantage of all this section before you realize you'll be left behind in this fast technology era. So make sure to stick with us. And if anyone is facing any challenge, you can also drop it in the question, and I'll be ready to assist you. Let me check on our WhatsApp field, and then also check on our live whether the signal is happening live. Okay, can't hear you. Please, salamat Abu. Okay, please let me check the audio and see whether I'm missing out something. Okay. Sorry, please. Can you hear me now? Salamat, please, can you respond? Can you hear me now? Can you hear the audio? Please, if you can hear, just leave it in the comment section. I will be checking it out while the section is happening live here. So as you are aware, in the last session, we've discussed about some of the basic editing skills that you can add on your CapCut. And in this session, we are going to delve deep into it a bit. We are going to first learn how to do some basic keyboard shortcuts that you can learn and configure, because video editing can be very daunting and it's quite monotonous, especially if you're dealing with files like 1 hour or 2 hour edits and bring out the best out of it. So in CapCut, there are some basic shortcut keys that you can configure, which will help you do it in real time. So and to do that, we are going to first navigate to the top right corner where you see this keyboard shortcut icon. Let me zoom it a little so you can tap on it, and the pop-up menu will appear with a list of options here. And on the timeline, you have basic keys that you can configure. We have the split, which has a keyboard shortcut for Control B, and we also have the split, which has a keyboard shortcut for, I think it's something, let me reset, Control Shift and B. We also have the select mode, which has a shortcut for A. So we are going to do some basic editing shortcuts keys that we are going to configure here. In the event that you are editing, it will be much easier for you to do it. So for the split, it only affects only one track. So assuming you use the keyboard shortcut Control plus D, the impact will only be on one track. But if you want to split multiple tracks, you have to use the keyboard shortcut Control plus D, the impact will only be on one track. But if you want to split multiple tracks, you have to use the split all, which in CapCut it has a keyboard shortcut Control plus Shift plus B. By this time, we are not going to use that. We are going to configure it to be something like this letter 2. And I'm going to show you the reason why I select 2 in a bit so that you know why I select 2. And when we scroll down a bit, we also have different shortcut keys that you can use. But my focus is on these keys, the split all. And when you hover your mouse on the right side, we also have the delete left and the delete right. And for the delete left, we have the current keyboard shortcut, which is Control Q. And for the Control Q, we are going to this Q. And for the Q, we are going to maintain it. And for the delete right, we are also having currently a keyboard shortcut W. And for the W, we are also going to maintain it. And the reason why I maintain all these keys is because for the Q and the 2 is on the upper side between the Q and the R. So when you take note on your keyboard, you will see that 2 is in the middle upper area between Q and W. So anytime you are editing on your timeline and you hit on 2 as positioning your axis on the right spot and tap on 2, it will split the clip. And when you tap on the Q, it will delete everything on the left side of the area. Or when you tap on W, it will delete everything on the right side of the area. So I'm going to continue to save this. So let me check back in the group if everyone is hearing me clearly. Okay. T.I. Amasi said the audio. Yeah, T.I. said the audio is not good. Please, is it okay now? Can you hear me? Okay, so sorry for the audio. I think I have to position myself a bit so you can hear me. So sorry for the audio. Let me check whether I can increase the audio sound. So sorry. Let me increase the volume sound a bit. Sorry for this interaction. I have to increase the audio sound. So I'm going to the sound settings. And you can also follow along in case you are doing anything and someone can't hear you all. So you can see the volume is currently somewhere here. So I have to increase it to the maximum. I hope now those who can't hear me can hear me well. So I'm increasing the volume properly so that you can hear the audio. I hope now you can hear it well. Please, you can leave it in the comment section. And if you can hear it now, you can let me know so that I will know that you can hear me and follow it. So now that we have configured our keys, now we are going to drag this video on our timeline. And when we drag it on our timeline, as the other time I showed you how to do that, and if you missed that section, you can always check in our playlists on this channel. You'll find all the video editing session tutorials. So when you want to do your editing on your timeline, you have to have access to the spots that you want to delete. So let's say I want to delete something here. So I'm going to tap on 2 on my keyboard. Now that I have configured it, and it will automatically split the clip. As you can see, it has automatically split it. Let me undo it and do again. So I'm now going to tap 2 and it will split the clip. Now for you to see it in real time, let me turn off this track magnet so that you can see whatever is happening in real time. So when I hover my mouse again to select the spots that I want the axis to fit, assuming this is the spot that this mistake I made and I want to cut it off or chop it off from the track and tap on Q on my keyboard, it will automatically leave a gap between these 2 clips. That means that spot has been taken out from our timeline. And when I move forward again, now that I configured my keyboard to a shortcut keys and tap on 2, it will automatically take off. It will automatically take it off. And when I move it forward again and tap on Q, it will automatically take off any spots that I've already selected. And when I do it forward again and tap on 2, it will take off. And when I move forward a bit and tap on Q, it will take off. Hope you can see it in real time in this demonstration. So to undo it, I'm going to click on Ctrl Z, which will undo everything that I've done here. And this is possible because of the keyboard shortcut keys that I have configured. So in real time, when you are editing, it makes your work much faster and easier. Let me check back again if now everyone can hear me. Now that I configured the keyboard. Okay. Now, okay. So I'm having a passive feed that people can hear me now. Okay, so now let's continue with the section. So on our keys, let me get it again. To start, for those who couldn't hear it toward the beginning, we move our mouse to the top right corner where we have this keyboard shortcut. Let me zoom it a bit so you can see and tap on it. Then it is here that we did the configuration. So to configure, you can select any of the key that you want to configure. For the split, it will affect one track that you select, and it's Control B to split. But in our case, we are not interested in the split. We are interested in the split all. The split all will affect anything that you place the axis on that area. It will split off. So if you have multiple tracks, the split all will take effect on the multiple tracks. And if you have maybe 10 tracks or even your track plus an audio track, it will split it all. So this is where we did the configuration. The default is Control plus Shift plus B, but we've made a configuration by clicking on the times icon beside it and then tap on continue editing, and we made it now 2. So the 2 has now been inserted. And the reason why I choose the 2 is because 2 is our keyboard is positioned just on the top area between the letter Q and letter W. So this position is the strategic spot that anytime you tap on it, it will automatically split it. And when you tap on the Q or W, the Q will take off any area which is on the right side, sorry, on the left side before you get to the letter Q axis. And the W area will take off any area which is on the right side from the area that you select. I hope you now understand it. So this is why we did the configuration. And after that, we proceed to tap on Save. And after we have done with that, I'm repeating this for those who are now joining so they can follow it up and get the best out of it. So here, assuming the axis of this playlist is positioned here, immediately I tap on letter Q, letter 2. So the 2 will automatically split the clip. And when I hover my mouse forward again and tap on letter Q, there will be a gap between this. And the reason why this gap exists is because I toggle off this turn track magnet off. If the track magnet is on, it will automatically clip everything together. This space or this gap will not be there. I leave this gap for demonstration purpose so you can follow up and see what is happening in real time. So when I move forward again, I tap on letter Q. So I tap on letter 2, it will split, and I proceed forward again and tap on letter Q. It will take. I move forward again and I tap on letter 2, it will split, and I move forward again and tap on letter Q, it will take it off. I move forward again and tap on letter 2, it will take it off. Then again Q, it will drop it off. So you can see how fast editing can be just at this single trick. It will make your editing much faster. The task that can take you an hour can be reduced maximum to the minimum level of let's say 2 to 20 minutes to even 30 minutes. Or even if you are very much faster, it may be very less than that. And now that we are done with this, let me undo everything. We are going to continue with our editing section. And in the course of this session, if you have any question, just leave it in the comment section. I'll be taking each question step by step and give you this interaction discussion as it is happening live. Remember, in this section, we are making a closure to our CapCut PC version. So at this section, by the end of today, this section should be over for our PC version. So you can delve deeper into the other area that we need to focus on this video editing. So I'm going to zoom out a bit. So when we move our mouse to the top left corner, we also have the effects. The effect is also important in the video editing. You know, video is like telling a story. So if you are telling a story in this text space, the attention span of people is to the minimum. The attention span of people is very minimal. So you need to add some effects that will make your video very enticing. And to do that, it's very much simpler and easier. Just by tapping on this effect, you pull out tons of effects that you can utilize in your video editing. And these effects are endless in CapCut. So let's move back and select one effect that we want to use. Let's assume that I want to use this effect. So this effect, after selecting it, I'm going to position my axis to the area that I want to place it. And I'm going to click on the effect and drag it to the spot icon at. So immediately I add the effect, you can see that it has already started showing in my video timeline. So when I position the mouse to the beginning side of the clip and tap on play, just see the magic as it is happening in the line. Wow. So this is an effect that I just placed and it makes this video enticing. So let me position it to the beginning part of this clip and you can see that immediately I hover this axis to the beginning side of the video. So when the video is beginning and it starts with something like this, you can see it will grab your attention for you to follow, because video is like telling a story. As I said, you need to have the story, and the place that you could create the story is on this timeline. So you can add effects, you can add transitions, and I'm taking you step by step for you to see each and everything that is happening in real time. And let me check back again if anyone has any question so I can attend. So someone is saying, okay, can you post at FNTV3 and FNTV3? I can't hear you all. Okay, basically it might be because of the network. Please bear with us. We are here, and the network, I believe maybe it's my side or it's your side. Just checking with the network and be following with us. We are ready to assist each and everyone here. So at the end, the live section will be there. You can always follow it and then make the best out of it. So, and whenever you place anything, you can always position it in the right spot, and then you can add your effect. And for the video transition, when you hover your mouse to the transition, we have thousands and endless transition in CapCut that you can use. So, and to add any transition, you first have to split the clip by tapping on the split out. So after you position it in the middle, now you can then hover your mouse to any of the transition that you want to select. So let's assume I want to select this transition. So I'm going to tap on it, and it will automatically load. So after it loads, now when I click on this transition and drag it and fit it in here, it will fit there. So assuming I put my axis to the beginning side of the video clip and tap on the space to play the transition, you can see that it's already made a transition. So let me edit it. And edit it on the top right corner to have this transition detail that you can always adjust the duration. And to adjust it, you can just hold on the duration area, and you can either drag it to the right side to increase the duration of the transition, or you can even shorten it by dragging it to the left side. And this is much easier for you to do. And in the event you want to reset it, you can just proceed to tap on the reset or on the top right corner, and you have this reset, and it will automatically reset this transition. In this event, let's leave it here, and now we hover our mouse to the beginning part of this transition and tap on this start and automatically transition. And this is how you can transition your video on CapCut. So let me hover again to the group and see what is happening. FNTV3, I hope now you can hear me, FNTV3. If you have any question, you can leave it in the comment section. Let me check on our WhatsApp. Please, are you guys following? Okay, I think the network is not helping. The network is not helping. The network is not helping. So people, bear with us. It's the network issue. We are trying our best to be here for you, but the network is also failing us. I hope those who are here can hear us. But if you can't hear, the live session will always be here for you to rewatch it again. And in the event you couldn't hear us, maybe we'll have to create a premiere version for you to watch. And because of the network issue, that is the reason why mostly we create a premiere section for you to follow, because of the network. Because of the network. So today we wanted to try our best to see whether we can be able to utilize this network, but it's also failing us again. So guys, bear with us, bear with us, bear with us. Let's calm, please. Let's calm down. Let me find out whether I should continue with this section or I should go on with the subsequent one. Maybe we need to have the premiere version recorded. We need to have the premiere version recorded. So sorry guys, so sorry. The network is not helping. How? So guys, I think if the network is a problem for us, we have to schedule the premiere section. We have to schedule the premiere section because the network is not helping. So for those who have watched up to this point, I hope you gain some value. And for those who couldn't also hear us, so sorry, we will have to schedule a premiere version for you to watch, and the link will be here on the group, so you can follow it up. And for those who chance on this live session, in the future, we'll leave the link to the premiere version in the video description in the comment section, so that you can also follow the actual video that has been recorded. And the reason that we also do the premiere version and then come out of the Q&A section is just because of the network. So I believe people now you have seen the reason why we go live and do the premiere and assist you, and then come back and do the live Q&A section, so that the network won't fail us. So unfortunately, we have a network issue. But for today, if you have any question, you can leave it in the comment section. We'll do our maximum best to assist you. I think the network is not helping. The network is not helping. So for this, I think we'll have to sign out. It's rather unfortunate. If you gain some value there, you can always you have this opportunity to also put your hand in some practice. So let's say in my subsequent section on Saturday, what we'll do is I will have to make up for this section. I will try and see whether I can combine my two sections on Saturday. So you'll watch both the premiere version for the video editing and then the essential. And if it's not possible, we'll have to carry the video editing to the following week. This guys, so sorry. So let's get back to our group section, the WhatsApp section, and I'll be there to assist each and everyone who have any question up until now. So sorry, I'm signing out and see you at the time. Bye bye.